What is up, everybody? It's Cobes here, and today I'm back with a Fortnite video. We have a top 10 list, the top 10 skins that should be legendary. There's only one skin that I kind of threw on this list, and it's at the number 10 spot. I personally don't like it too much, but I think there are enough people out there who respect this skin, and I do respect his creativity. So I put it on this list. I could see this being, you know, a legendary, but the other 9 I definitely think could easily be legendaries. Make sure to drop a like, turn on your notifications, and subscribe. Let's get into this list, everyone. So at our number 10 spot, for one that I personally don't like too much, I would say it's average for me. It's not the best, it's not the worst, but I do like it for its creativity. We have Tomato Head at our number 10 spot. I think this one's just a little bit too grimy and dirty for me to like. I do really like his face though, and his tomato head, and his huge creepy smile he has. But other than that, I feel like his design kind of compares to Leviathan, who I think is one of the most creative skins, if not the most creative skin of all time in this game. I think he compares to him. He has that different kind of head that not many characters have. Like Battlehound has it. I'm trying to think of like another skin that has it. That's the only skin example I could think of. But Tomato Head all around, I feel like if he had some different colors going on, he could be a really good legendary. I don't know exactly what it is. I just don't like his colors. They don't stand out like some of these other skins I'm going to mention later on in this list. And by the way, some of these skins would need back bling. So we can try to think of different back bling ideas for each of these skins. I don't know if I'm going to come up with amazing ideas, but honestly, at our number 9 spot, I feel like this is a really good one. We have Funk Ops, and I think Funk Ops, if he had a back bling, which you would need if you wanted to be a legendary, that's just, that has to happen. I don't think there's a single legendary out there that doesn't have a back bling. Omega is one, but he has armor. And then Valor is another one that doesn't have a back bling actually, but that's from the battle pass, so that doesn't really count. But Funk Ops, I want him to have a disco ball on his back. I really do love this design. I know it doesn't stand out as much as some of these other skins we're gonna mention. That's his really only downfall for me. I do like his colors, they just don't stick out. And I know not every color has to stick out, but they, like with his skin color, his shirt really blends in with his skin color, kind of making it look pretty bland. I think they could have made that gold a little bit brighter, and this skin would be amazing. I do love it, but it would be an amazing legendary. With the disco ball backpack, that would be insane as well. At my number 8 spot, for one of my favorite skins from the battle pass, I would say it's probably number 2 or 3 at this point, I have Zoe, and I feel like she needs to be a legendary skin. I can't believe she's not. I don't know really who she would take the place of, but I feel like she could easily be a legendary as well. I know they probably didn't want to add too many legendaries in the battle pass, because let me check real quick. Yeah, so we have 3 different legendaries, Valor, Carbide, and Omega. I think Zoe easily could have been in the squad leader's place for tier 87, I think he is. And she could have been a legendary as well. That's just what I personally think. I know a lot of people dislike this skin, but she already has a back bling, so that's pretty cool. Do you guys like this? Do you like the back bling? I think the back bling goes very well with a lot of different skins, like the Bright Bomber. Even though I don't have it, I know it will just because of the color. The Bright Bomber and any other like pink or rainbow skins out there. I don't really know if there are tons, but it definitely will go well with a bunch of different skins, just like the Bright Bag does. At my number 7 spot, I had to give it to one of the most popular skins inside this game at this moment. We have the Bright Bomber. I don't know how long this has been popular. I think it will be popular throughout Fortnite's career. I really do. This one is just an OG skin that so many people love. The only problem with it though, you don't get the Bright Bag, and that's the perfect combination with her. So honestly, if they released her with the Bright Bag early on as a legendary skin, I don't know if as many people would have bought her. The only reason I don't think as many people would have bought her, I think people like her as a rare, and she's a really good rare. She's a clean skin. Everyone loves her as a rare because it's a little bit cheaper. I don't know if they would have had as many sales as a legendary. What do you guys think? I really don't know. I think it easily could have been a legendary and people still would have loved it, but maybe not as many people would have bought it. But if it had that bright bag, I can't deny that it's worth it, because now you have to buy the bright gunner and the bright bomber. Why not just make the bright bomber legendary and give her the bright bag? Honestly, I'd pay 800 V-Bucks to get rid of the bright gunner, get my V-Bucks back from that, and then just spend them on the bright bomber as a legendary. But I think this one easily could be a legendary skin. So some of these skins are duos. If they are duos, I'm gonna mention them both, but I'm gonna tell you which one I personally like more and which I think should be added into the game as a legendary. So we have Rabbit Raider and Bunny Brawler. These come in a set, so if you like the Bunny Brawler more, you could think she's legendary. But for me, I personally like the Rabbit Raider. He already has the back bling. I really feel like if one of these was added into the game instead of both of them, they would have been legendary, because they don't release skins of the same set at the same time as both legendary skins. They have not done that before. They've added like the Red Knight after the Black Knight was out in the Battle Pass. They've added the Dark Vanguard after the Dark Voyager was out in the Battle Pass, like a while after. So that's the only reason these aren't legendary. I feel like if they were added into the game separately, I personally would have picked the Rabbit Raider, and I think they have really nice backbling as well. At my number 5 spot, we have the only uncommons on this list. So we have Light Show and Nightlight. I think these are some of the most creative designs in this game ever. I really do. I feel like if they added one of these, it easily could have been a legendary with a cool backbling as well, some kind of glow-in-the-dark backbling. I think it would have looked amazing. Maybe like a bright green backbling, something absolutely insane. I know some people don't like these skins because they're a little bit too much, they're a little bit too bright and distracting, but for me, I think they're very creative and I love the design. Personally, I think Nightlight should have been added into the game as a legendary, or at least it could have been. And then Light Show, if you guys like him more, you could think he should have been added, but for me personally, Nightlight definitely takes this one. I like her hair a little bit more, and then her shades stand out as those pink shades a little bit more as well. And typically, I'll like the girl skin just a tiny bit more than I'll like the guy skin for the most part. At my number 4 spot, I had to give it to Shadow Ops. I think Shadow Ops is one of the best epic skins in the game that's easily accessible, because some of these other skins on this list are not easily accessible, but I don't know exactly what I would put on her back. I was thinking about possibly a black cape or maybe a white cape to kind of throw off her design a little bit, but I definitely wish she had some sort of cape or different back bling. I don't know of any other idea. I really don't, but I really like this design. I think this easily could pass as a legendary skin. What do you guys think about this one? At our number 3 spot, we have Cipher and Circuit Breaker. They are rare skins. I think if they added Cipher, I honestly was surprised she wasn't epic. But if they added her alone, I think she easily could have been a legendary skin. Easily. If she had a really cool backbling as well, I think she could just have like a regular old red backpack that would go really well with her. Maybe red and yellow. I don't know exactly what kind of combination or what it would look like exactly, but I really think a backpack would just go good with her. Nothing extra, nothing too special, just a regular old backpack. Circuit Breaker is a really great skin, but for me personally, I think Cipher stands out a little bit more with those goggles or whatever you want to call them. I don't know exactly what they're called, but honestly, I'm surprised that this one wasn't at least an epic, but I understand why, because Circuit Breaker was rare. At my number 2 spot, I gave it to the epic Skull Trooper and Gall Trooper. I can't really decide which one I like more. It's like one day I wake up, the Gall Trooper is definitely better. The next day, it's the Skull Trooper. Today, I definitely wish the Skull Trooper was a legendary skin. I don't know what kind of backbling. I'm not even going to like say a backbling because I have no idea what I would put on this guy's back. I want everyone to leave a comment telling me what you would put on the Skull Trooper's back, but this guy or even the Gall Trooper, I would say either, should have been legendary. I really do think so. These should have been like the first legendaries in this game easily. I don't really see why they weren't, but they are some of the best epic skins, and either way, if they were legendary or not, we still wouldn't be able to get them, which sucks. But I really do think you guys have to agree with this one. These are amazing skins, especially for the time they came out, and I still think they hold up pretty well to this day. At my number 1 spot, I had to give it to the Christmas themed Gingerbread Man. I honestly think this skin is one of my favorites that I don't have. I can't really think of another skin I want more. I want this Gingerbread Man. I hope he comes back. I hope we can get him in Christmas time or during Christmas time. I really have no idea though. I'm pretty skeptical, to be honest, that we'll ever get this man back. But this is the one I think should be legendary easily. I didn't even put Ginger Gunner in here because I don't even think she should be legendary. I think she's a good epic, a decent epic at that. But the Gingerbread Man is definitely the number 1 spot for me. I think he should be legendary. You guys think he should be legendary? Whoa. Regardless, thank you guys for watching the video. I do appreciate it. Make sure to turn on your notifications, subscribe, drop a like, do all that for me. I'll be streaming later tonight. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye-bye.